Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in Europa Universalis 4. We're playing Schizophrenic Sovereignty. And we ran them straight from Ming into Austria. And we're in a war. It's 1490 and we have passed one imperial reform. And now I'm just trying to figure out what in the hell this AI was doing. First off, he's like way over the relationship limit. I don't think that he pays for that like we do. Let's stop spying on France. That's sort of silly. Let's just stop doing everything, okay? We need to fix all this before the next monthly tick so we're not wasting monarch points. Spy network structure. No, wrong. No, we're freaking Austria. Diplo rep, always. Discipline is pretty good. Let's check our morale and stuff. Where are we looking? We're full maintenance, yes, I believe. Land morale. Where is it? Where's the damn thing? That one. We do have, obviously, Austrian traditions, so we have 10% bonus to morale of armies, which is pretty good. It's not as good as Elan for France or whatever, but we have somewhat positive prestige. We do have a temporary negative modifier that's quite bad, increased serfdom. How long is that going to be around? Until we are not playing as Austria, so that sucks. Right now we have the discipline advisor. Discipline does make you suffer fewer losses, which is just usually better. You want a combination of morale and discipline. But I'm thinking right now that fighting against these guys, we're all going to have about the same discipline, and I just want to kind of counteract that morale of armies penalty. Either that or go for the land maintenance modifier just to make money. But I'm going to go for morale of armies to try to counteract it. Let's take a look at how we're looking at war enemies, morale of armies. Yeah, with that, we are now at the top, 3.66 versus Salzburg at 3.28. So we should be fine on morale now. And then National Unrest guy, what are you smoking, dude? You have negative unrest. You have no rebels at all. Like, that's wrong. Don't do that. Where's most of our money come from? Taxes. And we have a gold mine. Yearly prestige is also really, really good on Austria because prestige is like stupid important for whether or not people will vote for you. We have plus 10 reasons for just prestige alone. Legitimacy affects it. Diplo rep, again, as I just mentioned, affects it. Like, you want prestige, Diplo rep, improve relations over time. Like, these are the things you need as a freaking Austria. Okay, sorry. So anyway, we're going to go with cheap advisors for now to get our bearings straight. We will go with yearly prestige guy for now. We should be trending upward. It's not going to make a huge difference for me right this moment, but that's all right. Austria is only a small amount, 6 splendor away from getting to choose another thing. He's already taken transfer subject, which is okay. It's pretty good. And there is unlawful territory owned by Brandenburg. Unlawful territory. Demand unlawful territory. He doesn't want to do it because he's at war with... he's allied with us, and he's at war. And we apparently can't demand it because he's our friend or whatever. Here's a new mission thing for Austria. He's done quite well. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 accomplished. He's never built to his force limit, obviously. He has grown his development, though, because of the Burgundian inheritance. There's going to be a lot of a catch-up here. We do need to build a workshop so that we can get that mission done. Let's go ahead and get that started soon. I want to take a quick perusal of the estates. I want to do all the estate buttons so we can get all monarch points. Now hire an admiral. We're going to then demand a bunch of monarch points. Do we want to do any development? I don't think we do. We're doing 2 idea groups at once. For some reason, he's converting a Burgundian province to a new culture for reasons. But yeah, we're doing religious and offensive ideas at the same time while we're barely keeping up on tech with military. I don't get it. We're not even focusing military tech despite having a super, super good military idea group that we should be pumping out. Not to mention you should just never fall behind on military tech. Ever. What are we going to really get out of finishing religious? More papal influence, a little bit more missionary strength, some, again, more prestige. And then very late we get our permanent CB. He's probably trying to get this done in time for the next age, the Age of Reformation. And what do we get with religious offensive anyway? Missionary strength versus heretics and religious unity plus 20%. Wow. Yeah, he's like super preparing for this. So we have 150, we're 15 years ahead of time on dip. We do not need diplo points at all. Maybe that's why he doesn't care about his relationship slots, right? We are only 2 years ahead of time on admin, and we're only 2 years ahead of time on military. we're about equal right now. We're not focused on anything. Our heir is super good at admin, but pretty bad at military. So we're going to focus on military now to counteract Ferdinand Habsburg. Emperor Ladislas Posthumus, whatever guy. That's fine. There is some disputed succession stuff going on, but we're not going to worry about that. Okay, back to the estates. So, state interactions. We want points, please. I want these. And I do want money. Yes. We need money. Let's go ahead and get that next workshop built so that we can achieve the mission. Apparently we can also select a naval doctrine because we have money. I mean, we're not, like, super naval, right? We have 21 ships, that's it. It barely costs us anything. This is the same thing as with Ming. We don't care that much about galleys. I don't really care about the extra little bit of ship stuff. I really think that this one is probably the best. Although it does cost money to turn on. Alright, what's next? Estate interactions again. So we're done with the burgers. They can just be upset for a little while, that's okay. We want to get probably just 100 admin points. I don't normally like going for 150 with the clergy, because if you put them above 70% influence, that is the trigger that can make the Triumph of the Clergy event fire. That's all it is, just to have over 70 influence, and then they can get Triumph of the Clergy and take you above 80, and that's stupid. So I like to stay between like 60 and 70, which means I generally just go for 100 points here. I do like clicking the Papal Influence button, though. We currently have a 17.6% chance of becoming the next Papal Controller, and Mr. Pope Man he's pretty old. Pope Clemens is 63, so he could die. Might happen, we could get lucky. For now, let's just take the points. That's it. Not gonna do anything else. If anything, I'm gonna revoke a couple clergy provinces. They don't need this much land. And then we can raise their influence some other way. They don't need 27% control, and they certainly don't need control this stuff. Why on earth do the burghers have the gold mine? What is wrong with you, Austria? Tyrol, hold on. Austria, Tyrol has the Schwarz silver mine. Raw goods produced of +1. Normally, you only get 0.2 goods produced per development. That's 5 base development, and you're just wasting it with burgers. Stupid. This is turning into a critique the AI campaign, isn't it? Sorry, my bad. But yeah, I need to revoke land from the clergy. What are we actually getting from them being in charge right now, anyway? I mean, they're quite loyal, but just removes the autonomy floor for the taxes and lowers unrest, which we don't care about. So yes, revoke from Südtirol. Revoke from 6%, something there. Oh yeah, we have a lot of iron. Any estuaries in here that we should be trying to swing towards the burghers, I wonder? If I try to revoke anything else, they're gonna get mad. Okay, we can wait for now. The nobles, again, they also only need 15%. They are overstocked, but we need to do the interaction with them first. So let's go ahead and just, yeah, I want to call diet. I like to get the call diet for the extra opinion, and then we need 10 influence. I do really like the improved relations over time, guys. So let's take him, like the 150 admin or 150 military points, and then while he's still sort of loyal, let's take a province away just to make that not tick up. Nobles should never have the coast. Then you lose some of your naval force limit. That's unfortunately the weakest province that they have, and it's still gonna make them mad. So I guess we'll just have to let them be disloyal for a little while. That's pretty good. Gain some monarch points. We could do ideas. I assume we are caught up on the institution. We should have it, right? We have the Renaissance, and colonialism has not spawned yet. It's not time. We could get divine supremacy, or we could go for national conscripts, or we could just make sure we stay ahead of time on these and get these extra state slots so that we can turn this into a state and, oh, I don't know, maybe get all of this development lowered from 75% autonomy so that we can actually have some income from English Channel instead of 2 ducats. It's pretty bad. We're going to turn that one off for now. I do want to build... we don't need manpower. Alright, I do want to look at this. The burghers are already pissed, but I don't want them to have that gold mine for very long. Are there any estuaries that we can give them, though, that they should have anyway? These will definitely be some of them. Okay, now what? How are we looking on, like, the actual being the Emperor situation? We're currently gaining 0.12 Imperial Authority per month, which is alright. There are currently 1 provinces in the Empire under the control of non-member states or subjects of non-member states. This reduces Imperial Authority by 0.00. There are currently 43 members of the member states in the Empire out of 25 needed, so we gain 0.07, and the 8 free cities provide us with 0.04. We are gaining, I believe, the max per month right now, without having any other multipliers to it. We get good modifiers for being the Emperor. We can bestow Imperial Grace and stuff. If we did get to 50, how many people support it right now? It's almost passed already. Reichsregiment is a very easy one to get. The extra Diplo rep locks down the being the Emperor situation. Religious unity looks good. So, we're going to build the building. I don't understand this whole Hungary thing. It doesn't matter. We're not really going to deal with that right now. I highly doubt we're ever going to get to our force limit, at least for the moment. And let's just go talk about how stupid he was with his armies. Since we can. Where are they? Look what he's been doing. What a dummy. Why would you do this? Stop drilling. Drilling is dumb. Either lower your maintenance or don't drill. Like, just don't do it. It's bad. I don't like it. Anyway, this guy was apparently going back this way. We're in a war right now. We declared, evidently, a Imperial Liberation War on Salzburg because Salzburg killed Bavaria. Or something. Bavaria still exists, but apparently we don't like the fact that he did that. And yet we're not actually going for the war goal, and we're suffering tons of attrition on this province for reasons. Most of these troops shouldn't be here. You have a siege pip? I don't want to risk our ruler because he could cause a 2-stab hit if he died right now. How much would it cost to do the donation? 100 ducats? I'd like to get them back down to like 15% control. Especially the coastline up here, like cloth, 8 dip. Like, why is this owned by the clergy, man? I get it probably when he inherited it, but Can I revoke Tyrol? How much more money would we get if we got rid of the Tyrol thing? Or does the burger... do the burgers prevent that? They remove the autonomy modifier for local production efficiency. So it is working, even though it is gold, which is weird. I guess this isn't too bad. But that's a lot of gold income, actually. 64 dip will cost to bump this up. Again, we're only getting a little bit of the gold production from the actual development itself, though. A lot of it's just coming from this local modifier, the Schwarz silver mine. So, clicking this would just give us an extra 0.62 ducats a month, which is, it's kind of a drop in the bucket. We have a lot of inflation because of the gold mine as well. I would like to lower inflation. I don't like being above 5%, but I also really want to get this next administrative idea so that we can get the income from over there. But being above 5% in inflation is just dangerous, so we're going to get rid of that first. Then what? We have no loans. We are apparently paying Memmingen money for no reason at all, so let's fix that. He's a one-province minor that doesn't matter. You don't need our money, sorry. It's very generous of you, but no. Give that back. What else can we do? We have relationships we need to get rid of. Switzerland, I don't need access anymore. Sorry. Can't cancel it. Never mind. Bavaria. You're a one-province minor. I'm the emperor. I can get where I need to be. It's fine. What else? So that puts us at the relationship cap if we can get rid of Switzerland. There's just a Savoyard army there, which will be gone hopefully soon, the 18th. He was also supporting the heir of Poland, even though he had like no diplomatic reputation at all at the time. I just added the Wolfgang guy, so he had like 0.9 diplomatic reputation. He was trying to support his heir. His heir has no support, 7 versus Silesia's 13. He had way lower chance of actually succeeding. It would never happen. I don't know why he was doing that. right, what's next? We need to... I just forgot. I was going to wait for you to do something, or I was going to do the next one over, which is economic actions. And if you're gonna ally Memmingen, at least ask for the little bastard's trade power. Like, give us all your trade power, dude. $20 people would accept. We only care mostly about this node. We get trade power from Bavaria, because Bavaria has the only estuary in our capital node right now. It's, oh, he would. He's just... I already sent a diplomat to him. Okay. What about Ulm? Ulm usually has a high percentage of the trade power. You want to give me trade power, man? How much? 15? It's good. We'll take it. Maybe we improve relations with you for a month or two first. Ravensburg, whatever this is, we should do that too. Württemberg. Ansbach, sure. Okay, so the estates seem relatively fine. No real unrest. Not going to worry about this. Not going to worry too much about ideas at the moment. I want to get the tech first for the extra stuff. I'm not going to raise the... Wait, do we have free war taxes? Did he take that one? He did not. Okay. We don't want to spend military points then. Okay. I think we're good. We need to end this war. First thing we need to do is, yes, get the war goal. Second thing is get on the capital of the person that's the war leader, maybe, because it's a one province. It's a level 1 fort. Like, why aren't we sieging that? Next was to laugh at his army composition of all the troops that were, like, super drilled when he doesn't really have that much income, I think. 38 ducats a month, it's decent, I guess. Maybe I'm underestimating him, but I just don't really like that mechanic as much as some people do. Alright, what else? We've got these cav that are all hanging out, and this army should all, yes, come back home, and then we're going to focus on sieging out Bohemia second. Take a look at our rival situation. Ottomans hate us, France hates us, Aragon hates us, Bohemia hates us. Castile is friendly, but allied to France, but Castile hates Aragon. So if we could somehow get to war with Aragon, then we could force Castile to fight France, which would be nice. Aragon is allied to Milan. We do border Milan, so that would be my route. I would declare war on Milan, co-belligerent Aragon, call in Castile on a promise of favors or territory or whatever after getting some trust, and then use him against France, because Castile does have Tech 7. I'm assuming that Castile's doing pretty well. Only 24 ducats a month in income, actually. How's England feel about us? They hate us, right? Yes, of course they do. This entire fleet is just dumb. Austria, you don't need this. You don't need heavies. You're not going to beat England. Get rid of these. These are dumb. These are dumb. These are dumb. What are we going to use transports for, honestly? Come on. Just, they can all die. And if you want to build a boat, you're allowed to build one boat, okay? Light ships, that's it. So that you can make positive income, sir. Now what? What else can we do? We have 2 promoted culture slots available. 24% of our country is Flemish. Look at accepted cultures map mode. So Flemish. So all this Flemish land is giving us reduced taxes and reduced manpower and sailors, which don't matter, but most of our money comes from taxes, so it is kind of significant. Is that worth spending Diplo points on right now? Yeah, we're 15 years ahead of time on Diplo, so why wouldn't we? Go ahead and promote that. Apparently we're also super corrupt as well. Awesome. You can get so much value out of having less than 1 corruption while being at positive 3 stat. Doesn't the AI know that? And if you have so much extra dip, instead of culture converting, you should still probably be doing mercantilism. Usually. I'm just complaining too much now. Anyway, we're the war leader, though, in this, which is nice. We've called in Brandenburg. As far as our actual allies go, we've chosen Brandenburg because he is an elector. Palatinate is an elector. Memmingen, I have no freaking clue. And Savoy is not an elector, but sometimes becomes one. Trier's being kind of finicky right now. He doesn't really know for sure if he wants to be our friend. So we called Savoy. We called everyone into this war. And the numbers are hugely in our favor. Meanwhile, I wanted to mention that Brandenburg killed Saxony. Saxony is dead. Find Saxony. Gone. That thing that was allied to Lüneburg is dead. And we do have the ability to maybe demand unlawful territory from him, but because we're allies, he won't do it. So that's neat. Poland has formed a personal union with Silesia. And Bohemia is now at war with Poland. That's great. That's great. Bohemia is screwed. Yeah, I got my diplomat back because I wanted to do something and I've forgotten what it was. I wanted to still cancel access here if I could. We did. Good. So this siege is going. We have no siege leader. Let's check on our leaders. We've got a high fire value admiral. Let's just fire him. He's useless. We want maneuver speed or trade power. You go away. We do have a 0-5 leader and a 1-2-2-1. Where's this guy right now? Okay, good. He's working on Salzburg, the capital. We've lost Imperial Ban against that guy. We've gained Humiliate. The Shadow Kingdom event, because apparently it needs to fire now too. We are suffering attrition here. Attrition is pretty bad. Let's go. Yeah, go home. Go to Wien. Let's check on electors, make sure that we are stable. We look fine. I do want to keep improving with Trier just in case he's kind of low. And then I want to go back to demanding people to like give us all of their money, please. Can we have trade power, please? Who will give us trade power? Memmingen, Friesland, Aachen, Lorraine, Palatinate, Liège, and Trier. Liège is far away, if I remember correctly. They are over there. Actually, they are in the node upstream from us, though. Where are our merchants right now, anyway? Venice and in the English Channel. Where is our primary node? Our home node is the node of Wien, and we are collecting in Venice with 4% in order to ruin everything. How much money do we get from Venice? 0.7 ducats. Doesn't seem worthwhile, man. I think we'd be better off steering somewhere else, wouldn't we? We have the most potential trade power value, I think, out of the 15 ducats that are in Champagne. Steer that towards... Or maybe we steer here. In Ragusa. No, not Lübeck, not all that. I'll try that. I don't know if it's going to work or not. And actually make us make more money. Trade income was 4.22. Didn't really change at all. Alright, new ability. We don't need feudal de jure law. I don't think that, as Austria, we really need to worry too much about aggressive expansion impact. What about free war exhaustion, or free war taxes with our huge army? That could be nice. Yes, like that. Let's go turn it on. And of course we have 7 forts. 382 divided by 50. We should have 8 forts. I guess it's okay. I'm going to turn off the capital fort because it just doesn't matter. Let them come siege it if they want. They won't be able to punch through it. I still feel like there's something else I'm supposed to be doing and I don't remember what it is. Oh, I wanted to check on why Brandenburg won't actually accept the demand. Because I recently forced him to do it. See. So you're saying you don't want to be friends anymore, is that what I'm hearing? Despite the 60 trust, 35 favors? Because we can break this alliance right now, man, if that's how you feel. A lot of trust with Hungary. I don't think there's really much of a point in saving more than like 20 favors with an ally. Memmingen is the one that I think we're going to get rid of for sure. It just doesn't... I don't know why we would spend a relationship slot on this guy. Still, I wouldn't mind having his trade power right now. But yes, give me half of your trade power, please. Who else? People in our node that have good trade value. Ulm, I think we were working on building up. He's only giving us 16% right now. We just got Memmingen. We are hostile to you right now. Ravensburg, give me trade power, please. No? You already giving trade power to Genoa. That's illegal. Bavaria, give me trade power, please. Only 17%. That's nothing. Give me more. See, I'd rather have Bavaria as a subject, or as an ally, than the Free City, which you do anything with the Free City, and then there goes your Imperial Authority. But you get the alliance with Bavaria, and all of a sudden you get the 10% provincial trade node, provincial trade power from him. At least half of it. Sounds kind of nice. And of course, we could also try to demand trade power from these guys in the English Channel. Like, say, East Frisia. Would you do it? He would, but how much? Because he's got a fair bit. 10% of the node. 20% without any real work. That's pretty good. Let's keep on improving relations with people like that. Okay, in the meantime, I want to knock down the Bohemian capital, which is right here. It's a level 3 fort. He has military tech 8 to our tech 7, so he's a little bit dangerous, but he doesn't have very many troops. Let's come back to Ostmark. Cav can come back over that way as well. Do another idea right now if we wanted to, but we're not going to. We have absolutely incredibly large amounts of manpower, so we don't need to worry about that, but we get another general, maybe? We have awful, awful army tradition right now. Guess we're going forward with this guy. No siege pips. Oh well. Bohemia is going to be surprisingly small after this, I think. Also, our income will go up a lot higher once the burghers are stopped not being angry or whatever, and land maintenance will be better soon as well. France has done trade dispute or something. France is allied to a lot of people I don't really want to fight right now. Found some of his troops. Reinforcing on the 28th, that's tomorrow. We can pile in. Johann. 5 shock. Pretty good. Still 15 people who would accept right now. We should go by order of, like, who's the least likely. Well, least likely also impacts how much they actually give you, though. So Bavaria would say yes, but I want more from him. Oldenburg is in the node upstream. We don't really care about that. Bremen is probably part of the Han... No, we killed the Hansa. That's right. Bremen, give me trade power. I want you to transfer this downstream. We need more diplomats. State maintenance is kind of high. And yet we only have the one edict. Interesting. And fat ducats from Mr. This fella. Take all of them. They are mine now. Ardalan. That's a name I kind of recognize. We have no unrest happening. We don't have any loans. We are sort of reinforcing a little bit. We're rooting out a lot of corruption just to get that down below 1. Turned one of the forts off. I'm not going to risk turning any others off. We can separate piece Augsburg, Bohemia, Cleves, and Nuremberg. All of them. So Nuremberg is a level 1 fort, 22 development. We should get started on that siege as well. I want to pull an infantry. Let's just have most of these guys just go over there. We could do looting, but I'd rather get the sieges going. Education for the poor. Gain innovativeness. We're at 2.2, which isn't very much. The Gores area gets schools for the public. That's like near our capital, right? Oh, it's just 2 provinces. That's fine. I'm sold on that. Okay, and then who else can we work toward? Cleves. Mr. Cleves man. He also has a level 1 fort and is sieging down all of our crap, which I don't like. I don't think we have any individual war score with anybody right now. Except for Salzburg. Well, actually, we do have some with Cleves. I know it's not Cleves, I just think it's funny, okay? Doesn't it sound funnier when you call them Cleves? Like they clinging to their sleeveys? Or something? Alright, right now we have that merchant. He's helping to send an extra 2 ducats here. The problem is we don't have any real trade power here. I think what I'm going to do is actually just collect from trade with that other guy, the guy who's in Champagne. And that way we can set him to improve relations or whatever, and we can try to make everyone like us. Which is kind of our job as Emperor. Appease the people and make them vote for us and whatever. That is our duty. Also, he is building cannons. He started some cannons somewhere. Where are they? Or did he? Yeah, there are 2 cannons somewhere. Not there. 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 It's that one and that one. That's a good place to build them. Yeah. Send them both to Augsburg. We can knock him out a little bit faster. We need money. Where's the money going? We make 40 ducats a month. Where is it all going? Rooting out corruption for the moment. While that is important, I don't want to spend all of our money on that. I want to get a couple more cannons out. Wherever that reinforcement is happening, I don't really want to pay that much for it. Actually, Salzburg is the war leader. We should focus the cannons on him. No, that's wrong. Augsburg is the person we want to piece out first, so... I've lost a claim on somebody. He's going nuts with claims on France, but I doubt he's ever been brave enough to attack France. We've lost the siege, okay. Got a wall breach on his capital. I'm assuming that with him having that other war, he probably is getting ready to want out. That's his gold mine. That makes him 3 ducats a month. Why don't we go do nothing to it? What if we go try to work down him? No, what if we just sit here doing nothing? That sounds good too. Oh, we can go there. Never mind. It was just they were locked from combat. Okay. Now we have 2 cannons. Leader of the siege is Savoy, though. Whatever, he can't take the province, so it doesn't matter. Okay, about a year and 3 months away from taking military tech 8. And we need 604 minus 120 because of the penalty. So we only need about 480 admin. We should have this absolutely on track. That's not ideal. We have lost the Imperial Liberation CB against a guy. Okay. Bohemia, stop it. That should be the thing. No? Why not? I built buildings. I have 5 workshops. I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Never mind. I can't count. Yeah, I guess rooting out the corruption is definitely a problem for the future. Not right now. We could really use the cash right now to build the country out a bit. Reinforcements will be there fairly soon, and there are lots of nearby people, so be okay. Wait, there it is. See, I told no, I did do it. Give me 50 admin points, please. And tax income plus 10. That's like raw tax income from that. Just 10 ducats a year, but it's still kind of nice. Have you come down here and get ready to help out with that siege if you can. Come back from Ulm. I want to do that. Portugal has no heir, and he's actually kind of old. No, he's not. He's 22. Never mind. We don't have full diplomatic ideas. We can't, like, take it and give it away or anything. I am actually feeling like I don't have enough troops right now, which is very strange, considering that we have 40,000. We should probably just build another 15 infantry so that we can get that first one out of the way. The build a force limit, and then we can get this one, which gives us more stuff in better development and whatever. And then we can work towards this one, which would be good too. All of it would be quite nice to have. All right, so the mission or the merchant should be here now. Let's go to. Want to establish communities? Yes, that's what I care about. The other merchant is in the English Channel, which I also want to establish communities in because I'm trying to improve relations with people who are going to give me trade power. That's trade power, please. Who wants to give it to me the most? Friesland does. Friesland, what do you got for me? You got 1.9%. That's pretty bad. Aachen, how about you? What do you got? 4.2. It's okay. Platin it. You usually have more than one province, though. You have 4. No estuaries. 2 provinces in my primary node. How much will you give me? Right now, 34%. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll take that. Yeah. Hopefully we're not getting caught behind by Bohemia. He should be focusing on freaking Poland, but he's going to focus on me instead because he's a mean AI. Oldenburg seats Oldenburg, Hoya, and Osnabrück to Münster. Münster. You did a bad thing. Where's Oldenburg now? Oldenburg still exists. He's a 1-province minor. He's probably not very happy. You should give that back. Munster's not an elector, right? I don't think they are. I've seen crazier things happen, but as long as the tag exists, it's actually not a big deal. We took 2 provinces. Let's make things messy. For fun. Give back Oldenburg. Make Oldenburg have disconnected territory. That'll be neat. And of course you're a little upset about that now, but it's to be expected. I want this army to get down to Salzburg, because that is the war leader's capital, and I expect Bohemia is going to try to make a run at it. Finally won Augsburg. Let's grab the cannons over to Salzburg's capital. Let's get you to go join that. Let's peace out Augsburg. First things first, who wants to give me trade power? Trier does. Trier's an elector, and he is in the node that I don't care about very much at all. Utrecht. No estuary. Liège. I don't think you have an estuary either. Nope. Lorraine. No. Baden, no. East Frisia is the only one, but he's only going to give me 14%. I suppose that's better than nothing, but I'd rather improve relations for a while longer. Oh, we already are. Give me money? 45 ducats. Damn it. Give me more. Augsburg has very little trade power here. We could just demand it from him, but that'll stop me from doing it with other people. It's still pretty good to have, though. He doesn't want to do it. How much of this money do we actually get? 29? I'll do that then. Scale it back a bit. Goodbye, Augsburg. You are allowed to live, sir. You don't have to die today. Who else can we knock out? Bohemia, individual war score with you might be getting high enough that we could do something. We have 8%. If we take your capital, you have, like, lands that has cores on it, don't you? Like, lots of them. I should, especially with the CB, I should just Imperial Liberation this guy to hell. Wow, I accidentally just went for 40 minutes. I didn't even realize my my timer was on the wrong screen. Anyway, yeah, so that's Austria. Let's go ahead and take a break. This was not my intent. I'll see you in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.